The top 10 Forex expert advisors that I'll be trading in a live account are not from the MQL5 marketplace, where you usually need to spend money on EAs that offer a backtest, unreal track records, and often fake reviews. I will show you how I picked the Forex expert advisors from the top 10 robots app, which uses the automated generator for expert advisors. I'll show you the strategies behind the expert advisors, which is crucially important for every trader. So the top 10 robots app was developed by the team Fiat Trading Academy, and if I go to the app, you will see that there are 12 expert advisors for each of the currency pairs. For the euro dollar, for the pound, dollar Swiss, dollar yen, 2 FX miners, 2 commodities, and 2 cryptos. For each one of these, there are 12 expert advisors available. If I click on the gold and I switch to, let's say, yearly, you'll see that there are 12 in total different trading strategies for the gold. In total, these are 120 expert advisors available to trade, and of course that's too much. So I will show in this video how I pick the top 10 that I want to be trading in a new live account. For the purpose of this account, I'll be using Black Bull Markets, a broker that offers Forex, commodities, equities, indices, metals. They offer crypto. They offer MetaTrader 4 and 5, which are the platforms I need for algo trading, and usually I use the ECN standard account. I'll leave the link to Black Bull down below in the description if you want to test the broker with a demo or a live account. So what I will do, I will start from euro dollar, and before downloading any of these expert advisors, I'm looking at the time they were added to the app. So the first expert advisor was created 89 days ago and it was added 61 days ago. So what the top 10 robots does is to generate hundreds and even thousands of expert advisors. With certain criteria, it pushes some of the best ones in the app. Then it simulates live trading. So this expert advisor for euro dollar ending on 2626 was added to the app 61 days ago. The second expert advisor was added 27 days ago, and you can see a very profitable performance in the last 6 months. So I will download this expert advisor. The third one was added 61 days ago, but you can see this huge drawdown. So I will avoid trading this robot. Even recently it was very profitable. The fourth expert advisor was added 90 days ago, and you can see a very smooth balanced line for the last 1 year. And for the purpose of this account, I'll pick expert advisors that were added at least 15 days ago, or I want to see a forward test of 2 weeks minimum. So that's an expert advisor I want to trade. With this one, I see a huge drawdown. Even recently it is profiting. This one was added just 6 days ago, so I will wait to see if it will be performing well. This one was added 27 days ago and it has a fantastic equity and balance line, so I will download it as well. The next one was added just 6 days ago. Same with the next expert advisor, and from the rest, only the last one was added 26 days ago. It's over 2 weeks, but again, I really don't like the equity because you can see there was a stagnation one time in here, another stagnation, and just recently it starts losing, so I am expecting another stagnation. So in total, I downloaded 4 expert advisors for the euro dollar, and what I will do, I will drop these into EI Studio. This is the software that the traders receive for 3 months after purchasing a license for the top 10 robots or for the prop firm robots app. And the expert advisor studio allows me to upload these expert advisors through the validator. So all of these were for euro dollar. I will click on start and 4 of them are shown in the collection. So now I can go through each expert advisor and see what are the indicator rules. With the first one, I see that the stop loss is 74, take profit is 85. Not a very good risk reward ratio, but still the stop loss is smaller than the take profit. Then we have 4 entry indicators that need need to confirm each other before we have a long trade. The bear powers changes direction downwards, the awesome oscillator falls, average range falls, MACD line is lower than the signal line with the MACD signal. So all of these 4 indicators say that we really need to see a down move before we purchase, and the exit is a candle color with a bullish candle formed. So if I open the indicator chart, you will see that there are a lot of indicators, and it's a little bit hard to see where the entry is, but right in here we have a long trade after the confirmation from all of the indicators. If I run the Monte Carlo robustness tool, and I usually run it with randomized spread or randomized historical data plus randomized indicator parameters, we will see simulation of backtests, and the Monte Carlo is trying to break the strategy before we start trading with it. So what I see here is that 17 out of 20 are validated, which is a good sign. I'll leave for now the strategy in the collection because of its awesome performance. Now the second one has a few drawdowns, a huge stagnation here, then up and down. And you can see that there is just one entry rule where we need to see a bar that opens below lower band after opening above it. And when there is just one entry with one indicator, I would avoid trading this strategy. Plus a lot of drawdowns in the balance chart, so I'll just remove it from the collection. And then is the third strategy. Again, a huge drawdown of the first 30% of the backtest, but you can see that recently it is performing really well. Let's see what are the entry indicators. The bar opens below lower band after opening above it. So we have the 2 Bollinger Bands, and we need to see a bar that opens below the lower band, so there will be a long entry, but this condition has to be confirmed with MACD line is higher than the signal line. So from the first indicator we want to see a move down, and with the second one we want to see a move up, and with the third one awesome oscillator rises, which is not the type of strategy I prefer to trade. Just the combination of these 2 indicators doesn't really make sense to me. And even though we have this profitable balance line recently, and the forward test of the expert advisor was profitable in the top 10 up, I would prefer to remove it from the collection. Let's have a look at the last one. It has a stop loss of 49 pips, take profit of 77 pips. That's a good risk-reward ratio. The stochastic line crosses the signal line downwards, so we are chasing with the first entry a move down in order to buy. But then again we have the RSI rises, stochastic is lower than the level line, which means again that for one of the indicators we want to see a move down, with the other one we want to see the RSI already rising. Again, a strategy that I would prefer to remove. So from all of the strategies I left only this one with the euro dollar, where we had 4 entry indicators, and they really make sense to me to buy the lows and to sell the highs. So I'll keep that one. I will download it for MetaTrader 4 and for MetaTrader 5, and I'll repeat the very same thing for the rest of the assets on the top 10 app. Of course I won't do it now in the video because I don't want to make it too nerdy and boring, but just to overview it, I will go to the pound dollar. I will look for the strategies that have a smooth balance and equity chart. I would avoid trading such strategies where we see a huge drawdowns and stagnation periods in the last 1 year. And as well, I'll be looking for the strategies that were added at least 15 days ago or ultimately 1 month ago, which means that we have a good forward test. And then I'll download them, I'll upload them back to AI Studio, and I'll look into the indicators, the stop loss, the take profit, and I'll just pick the ones that really make sense to me. At the end, I will have 10 expert advisors that I'll put a live account. And if you don't want to miss the performance of that account, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I show all of my accounts publicly as well. They're visible on the EA Trading Academy website. If you click on the results and you go to live trading, you will see my live trading results with plenty of combinations recommendations from the top 10 apps, some third-party robots, and we share which broker we use, the balance, the floating, profit loss, and a few statistics that might be useful to you. We share the track records for each of the live accounts, so we can click on it and see how, for example, the top 3 Euro-Yen expert advisors are performing on a small live account. And by showing you my live accounts transparently, I hope I will save you some time to test expert advisors with demo or live account, or at least I will save you some money. Now, before you go, guys, check out this video on my site to learn more about the top 10 robots app. Don't forget that I love you. Thanks so much for watching my videos until the end, and I will see you guys in the next video.